Guys, what you're going to need for this video is a heat gun, an oven mitt, and some PVC. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to shape the limbs of the crossbow in this video, and yeah, if I have time for anything else I might get into that. I'm also going to go over the safety tips, so yep. Just one thing before we start. As I said, I'm going to do some safety tips. This is my #1 safety tip. This heat gun, very dangerous, okay? Can melt skin, or can melt flesh all the way to the bone. It will hurt if you burn yourself, so just be really careful with it. It might take a little while to heat up, but as you can see, I charred this little bit of paper and I'll just show you guys what it really does. Hopefully we can start a fire. See, guys? So just be really careful, okay? And also, if you're dealing with any sharp objects, yeah, obviously, careful not to cut yourself. What we're going to do is we're going to heat this whole bit up here, and we're going to flatten it, and then I'll heat it up a little bit more and just shape it to the shape I want. But we're only going to heat till we get to here, because we don't want to heat up the middle bit. We've got to keep that round. Okay. Okay guys, now that I've heated it up, as you can see it's all wonky and stuff, we're going to flatten it. So just put it on the edge, put your wood or whatever you've got on it, and push down, and we just got to hold it there for a bit. Now don't worry about the end, it is sticking up a bit soft on an angle, and I'm going to reheat that bit and yeah, shape it. So just hold it there. Sometime today. Okay, I think that'll do. As you can see, it is flat. So now what we're going to do, I brought a bit of water I'm going to dip this into. I mean, this isn't blacksmithing obviously, but it'll just cool it down a little bit. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, that looks really screwed up, but we're going to fix that. So, okay, yep. Now I'm going to heat this bit back up, just so it returns back to the cylindrical bit, so I can shape it with this. Now this doesn't take very long when you focus on one spot. Just don't put the heat gun too close to the plastic, otherwise you'll burn it. And fumes aren't good for you, so just be wary of that when you're doing it. Now we only need to do this small bit here, and just keep heating it up. As you can see, it's starting to return back to its normal form. Okay. Now I'm just going to grab my oven mitt and just do that. Sort of try and straighten it out, put it in the middle, just hold it there. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Guys, now let's get to this side and flatten it out as well. Don't be sad, do your thing. I wanna flex with you, baby. I'm trying to chill with you. Guys, now we're gonna switch it down. Now I think this side, is a little bit too flat, but we'll fix that when we go to put a slight bend in it, a little bit of curve. Okay guys, so as you can see again we've got that little bit of a bend and stuff in it, but we'll fix that up and then we'll put the curve in it. So I'll just cool this down a little bit. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to heat this bit up and then yeah, we'll get into it.
Show me some different moves and I let you grow. 'Cause it's meant to be, baby. Hey, make history, baby. Hey, you're the one for me and I'm the one for you. So go flex with me, baby. Wow.
Okay. Here we go. So we're shaping this again. Now it looks like this half or this side has not been heated up enough, so I can't quite shape it fully yet. So I'm gonna heat that up just a touch so I can push it down. Okay, there we go, that was enough. Let's flatten this out for real. That's a really nice transition there. And I decided I'm going to keep the spine flat, so I'm going to go back and redo that on the other one. We don't want it in the middle because, well, besides the fact that it will go with the look, we'll get more power. Okay, give me a second. Okay, there we go, that's looking pretty good. And I might heat that up later just for a little bit, but that's a pretty nice shape there. And okay guys, so I went along and shaped all this, so now it's looking pretty nice, and we're going to get into curving these bits a little bit. And we don't need to fully heat these to curve it, we just need to, like, you know, warm it up a bit and it will become a little bit flexible, and we'll bend these a little bit, especially at the tips. We want to bend at the tips a bit more, and then yeah, that'll be looking good.
It's like waves closing in all around us, dimming the lights just so that they don't blind us.
Okay guys, so that's heated up enough. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and bend it, but we don't want to bend it in one point, so we're going to just rub it along the surface like this, just like that, and just bend it out a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll have to do this more than one time, so you're going to have to be a bit patient. Okay, that's starting to bend. I'm just going to heat it a little bit more.
Touching my skin and you're leaving me hopeless. I wanna feel you under my body. I wanna feel you on.
And now we're just gonna bend it. You gotta be careful not to do what I just did there, so I'll have to heat that up later and redo that bit. But I think I'll do it over my knee. Still just bending this, trying to shape it a bit. It's looking good. Yep, that started to bend a bit. We're gonna have to do a little bit more. Especially here where I bent it a little bit, gonna have to heat that up. And that's a really good thing about PVC. You just heat it up and it'll return back to a cylinder, so you can try it as many times as you want if you get it wrong. Okay, now that that's out, I'll try and... You just want to be careful that you don't just bend it in one point, because if you do, when the limbs actually go to, you know, when you need them to work, they will just fold over.
Time to impress. Come and climb in my bed. Don't be shy to your bed. It's all in my head. Flex. Time to impress. Come and climb in my bed.
And we'll just okay, it's definitely looking good now. As you can see, it's starting to have a bend, and that's really all the bend we need, because it's definitely going to bend a lot more once that we have it, you know, hooked up to a string and everything. It'll definitely bend more. So that's good. I think the plastic's dipping in a little bit, so I might just smooth that up, because if you want the best performance out of this, you've got to try and make it as perfect as you can. Otherwise it won't be as strong. It'll still work, but it won't be nearly as strong as it could be. See, and as you can see, it bends now. No problem without snapping, where before I could barely bend it. So that's looking good. Now let's get on to the other side. So
Don't be shy to your bed. It's all in my head. Curtains like waves closing in around us. Yeah. Dimming lights just so that they don't blind us. Nah. So tongue in cheek when we're laying on roses. Betty, you're touching my skin and you're leaving me hopeless. I wanna feel you.
bend it. You just gotta rub it a little bit, put some strength into it, and it'll bend easy, just like that. And as you can see, we've got a nice smooth curve through the whole bow. Looks pretty good. Okay guys, so that's all done. I think that'll be all for the video. As you can see, it's starting to look like a bow, which is a good sign. Anyway, we've got what I've done for the body of it here, and just imagine that going on the end. Yeah, that's going to look pretty sick. I'm wondering how I'm going to attach this. I'm thinking I'm going to drill a hole and put this through, but it's going to be a little bit more complicated than that. But that's basically what I want to do. I think the next video I'm going to do is more shaping of the front here and drilling of the hole. So I'll keep you guys updated. Please, if you like this video, definitely like it. Subscribe, comment your ideas and thoughts. I love to hear them, even though so far it's just my friends giving me shit. Yeah, love to hear them. And yep, that's it.